hope we can't hear the music in the background. I feel like you can't. It is what it is. Hope everybody's doing well. Somebody's changing their locks. I'm seeing a deadbolt, okay, but I'm also seeing like, you know, like the flathead and the Phillips and that. Not having the right, this could be a metaphor, not having the right bit. Yeah. Somebody here needs to go watch the reading that I did. What is it like? It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Yeah, I think that was a Pisces reading. Okay. Yeah. We'll start with Pisces and we'll work our way back to Aries. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. It helps out the channel. Okay. Subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. Yeah. Yada yada. Woo woo woo. Yeah. Our deck is in. Okay. I created a deck. It is called the Liminal Oracle Archetype, and if you are interested in it, email me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. okay, that is the only way to purchase it, so on and so forth. Okay, I have already uploaded Sagittarius's reading, and Scorpio is in the process of uploading right now, and Scorpio's extended is already done on the second door tier. I haven't had a chance to, it hasn't uploaded yet, so I haven't attached the link to that yet. So if you're interested in extended versions of readings, the second door tier is the one you should open. Okay, the initiate tier is where I do single signs. Okay, I do like weekly, bi-weekly on there. All of January is done, and I'm going to start on February. So yeah, thank you for all your support on the channel. It is greatly appreciated. It is felt. You are seen, you are heard. Hi, Miss Taylor. Say hello to our moderator. Yeah, so let's get it cracking. Okay, I may go ahead and do timestamps just to make it easier down the line, because it doesn't upload until like the next day. Also, for future reference, you can always hit the what is this, the summarize this video, and it will summarize the video for you and give you timestamps on its own. But for those that are impatient, I will go ahead and write them. Okay. 350 Pisces. Definitely go rewatch your reading. It's like, what is it, 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. And there's also an inverse reading to that, where something about is it this person's jealous of your golden spoon, something like this. There's a couple different readings of the spoons. So yeah, what's going on with you, Pisces? Somebody's named Samuel. Okay, my nose is itching there. You could have yeah, you could be dealing with Taurus energy. Yeah, the nose is itching. You could have allergies right now as well. Okay, you could have dried up snot boogers. This chain, I forgot this bracelet is held together, okay, by a dangly chain. All right, and it was brushing up against my arm there. 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Okay, you're trying to break away from something, okay, or cut the chains of something. Some of you guys are going through an addiction or something like this, Pisces. You feel cuffed, all right. Some of you guys are feeling stuck in a relationship. Your system could be downed. You could be experiencing technical difficulties. You could just be feeling down and out, under the weather as well. Divorce. Experience a breakup. Okay. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pets. Getting a new pet. Giving a current pet more love. You're tired of being somebody's pet. Okay. You're tired of being somebody's pet. What's this? You're made for more. Catholic University. Somebody here could be, you could be studying more about religion, okay? Your 9th house is being activated, okay? Which is why you want freedom, okay? You want expansion from whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is, this could be the mundane aspect of domesticity, okay? Domesticity is not giving you enough elasticity and you are feeling bound and stuck, okay? There's got to be something more. Now that I'm, what is it? Now that I'm on my way. Yeah, it's got to be something more. Okay. The human charger. Yeah, tangled. Tangled and bound. Yeah, you are feeling drained, okay? You're charging. You have a lot of energy going out, okay? But none coming back in because it's not nurturing you, okay? And the itching of the nose, right? It's like static electricity. DIY disaster. You're trying to do everything yourself, or you have to do everything yourself for yourself, or you feel just all alone, okay? And didn't I say an expansion, okay? Knowledge. See the books. You're trying to figure yourself out, okay? Mansplainer, extraordinaire. And there is, okay, you're tired of translating, okay? All these wires. You're tired of having to over-explain yourself. The who, what, when, where, why. Why you feel this way. Why you do what you do. Why you want to explore your mindscape. I'm hearing mindscapes and nightmares. Okay, you can't escape your mind. Your mind is very cluttered right now and you're feeling trapped. Let's get you some advice from your guides. Don't forget to hit that like button, Pisces. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, you see 306 people in the room and we've got 2 single dingle likes. 2 singles. Yeah. You could be trying to keep up with what other couples are doing. You could be forced to go out on like a double date or something like this. Okay. Connection through the cosmos. Community. Everything is connected. The law of reciprocity. You're being drained. Okay. You're not getting equal to or equivalent value to the energy that you're exerting. Okay. Every word has power. Education, power of persuasion, communication, internal dialogue. Okay. You're at war with your own divine masculine energy. Okay. All right, Pisces. Your January reading is already done on the initiate tier if you feel guided to join over there. Hi, Stephen. Weird question, but later can we check on why I haven't been able to think straight today? Because you're moving through the subconscious. Yeah. Tomorrow you'll be able to think better. You'll be able to, you're integrating, okay, what your outer, okay? Today was a day for integrating, okay? Not receiving or output. Integrating is just as important as constantly being on, okay? 11:19. Aquarius. Go back to November 19th and see why that was significant for you, okay? Somebody, you could have a child that's going through their terrible twos, and or this could be somebody's inner child, okay? They're throwing a tantrum, okay? Somebody's not liking the way that you move now. Yeah, and I'm hearing that Outcast song. I like the way you move. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, somebody doesn't like your newfound happiness. Okay, They don't like the places that you're going. They want you to stay small. Go watch the Sagittarius reading that I just did. The force with no name. You could feel you're picking up on this weird projected energy, okay, and you can't quite name it, and it's projection, okay? It's projection from somebody from your past. Capricorn, Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer axis. This could be somebody holding a shadow mommy or a shadow father trait as well, okay? This could be coming from your own family as well, is what I'm seeing, okay? And we have Neptune, Pisces. Yeah, projection, right? Consciousness and unconsciousness, right? Cancer, the subconscious mind, and Pisces, the collective consciousness. Yeah, somebody is, okay. If you are somebody, if you are a creator, or if you make your money through technology, or you're able to make a lot of money by doing the technical things or whatever this is, okay, I see exactly where this is going. The old structure, okay, just because you're not out here working a slaving away at a 9 to 5 and doing manual labor all day, that what you do for work isn't actually work to whoever this is, okay? And you're able to make a lot of money fast, and it's not so-called work, but in all actuality, there's jealousy here because they're not able to do it, and resentment because they've had to overwork, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I always say I prefer to work with my mind than physical manual labor. All right, Aquarius. Through the glass. You may want to go watch I think it was a Gemini reading, what is it? The Mirror World. Stone sour, right? This person's sour. This person's bitter. I'm also seeing bitter beer face, okay? Like they sucked on a lemon. You're able to enjoy your life and they are not, is the really the root of the problem. Solitude. You could be dealing with a Virgo and or Sagittarius energy. You don't have to, okay? But you're choosing to move, okay, on a solo mission, and whoever this is doesn't like it, okay? Because you're dissolving their whole structure, okay, by not needing them. They gather their worth on being needed. This could be your mom. Or like I said, somebody holding shadow, mommy energy. Wisdom. You're gaining perspective on this, okay? You're gonna know when to move, all right? And do you see, this came out in Sagittarius's reading, okay? Going off on the fool's journey, okay? Gathering information, gathering experience, gathering life. Just because you make your money however it is that you do and it's different, doesn't mean that you don't have experience or the credentials to do it, okay? They just don't understand it. And while I'm outside looking in, yeah, I'm staring at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. Some of you guys are debating to whether or not to go visit home, okay? But you have something that you need to say, okay? And you're holding back on saying it. You're holding back on the delivery of it, okay? Do you see the wide, vast world outside here? And do you see how small of a container this is? Okay, you've outgrown your container, and you know, and you're kind of feeling guilty about doing it, and there's no need. There's no need. And the temptation. You're tempted. All right. Listen, the best advice that I can give you, Aquarius, there's no right or wrong. All right. Only what's right for you. Okay. And even if you go back to a karmic situation, okay, there's still something to be learned there. Okay. But sometimes we're stubborn and we're a glutton for punishment. Don't forget to hit that like button. I don't know if I said that or not, but okay. We have on the bottom here, becoming no one, ego dissolution over soul voice, vessel consciousness. The self steps aside so truth may speak. Identity dissolves, authorship ends. What remains is the voice of the lineage moving through a willing vessel. Some of you guys are clearing up old karmic ancestral patterns, okay? And you're wanting to become your own person, okay? You may want to go watch the reading Becoming No One and the Sagittarius reading that I did earlier, because that reading came out in there. Twin flames, mirror, catalyst, acceleration, karma. I told you, the karma, okay? That's why the pull is so strong, because it's a karmic link, okay? Twin flame connections act as mirrors that accelerate growth. They burn through karma rapidly across timelines and incarnations. Their purpose is awakening and permanence, okay? Awakening, not permanence, okay? These are past patterns, okay? This is why it's so familiar to go back to. All right. 42, the gate, the portal, threshold, interpretation, duality, transformation. One serves as a passage, the other as a transition. Together they mark a journey to new dimensions. And this was a transition, okay, stage in your life, okay? They're not meant to stay, all right? Not permanence. It's to guide you back to yourself, to wholeness, okay? If you would like to purchase this deck, you can email me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. Okay, it is the liminal archetype oracle. So, yeah, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Moving on, love. Capricorn, 1954. Capricorn, today felt lonely to you? You felt hypnotized today. Yep, you felt hypnotized today. Okay, Like, yeah, you're clearing space, okay? You're clearing space. You're going through an integration cycle, okay, as well. Okay, some days, okay, I see where this is going. So we're not meant to always be on, okay? Somebody here is mistaking the lack of rapid, here, rapido, somebody speaks Spanish, but you're mistaking the lack of air, okay, the lack of mental movement as something's wrong, and it's not. It's actually our state of being, okay? When we move in the world of thought, okay, they're not just only our thoughts alone. Sometimes it's our own subconscious psyche, and sometimes they're projections of unprocessed collective unconscious psyche. So, yeah, we choose what we pull down. We choose what we act upon, okay? We really do choose what we think. It is when the brain chemistry or the masculine and feminine energy are at odds with each other is when the battle begins, okay? Yeah, I'm here in Buenvenidos. Yeah. Welcome to peace, right? Take advantage of it. Just because there isn't much happening doesn't mean that there isn't anything at all happening. It's called being in the void. Give it time. The answers will come when the cosmos see fit. Don't overthink it. So today felt like an eternity, or this week will feel like an eternity, okay? You could be stuck at home or something like this, all right? Yeah, helping hand. You could want a helping hand, all right? I'm also seeing this as idle hands, okay? You're not used to the setting idle, okay? And you're supposed to be setting idle right now, okay? Yeah, the gate and the portal. Threshold, interpretation, duality, transformation. I told you that you're still in duality, okay? When you are in oneness or you're operating at a higher density, you don't know how to react to it, okay? Because that integration process needs to happen. One serves as a passage, the other as a transition. Together, they mark a journey to new dimensions. Somebody took you to a whole dimension, and a whole other dimension. Flux and coherence. Change, integration, time, stability. Flux weathers and transforms through movement in time. Coherence restores alignment and reveals enduring form. Indeed, I like how the back of that dome there, right? The back of his motherfucking wig is dissipating. Okay, that's giving me the thoughts. Okay, it's not that the thoughts, the world of thoughts didn't come. Okay, it's that they are moving through instantly. They're not getting stuck. Okay. After all that action on Sunday. Also, somebody wants to give you a helping hand, if you catch my drift. All right, who you dealing with, Capricorn? Leo, Aries, and Venus, Libra, and Taurus. Okay, the helping hand. Yeah. The coherence of Leo, but also somebody's got their hand on your heart, huh? You're being forced to be heart-led and not mind-led for the next week. Choose wisely. Obstacles and challenges. You have a choice coming up, okay? The integration, this is a small, what's this that I'm looking for? A favor, okay? That you're not getting these intrusive thoughts right now, okay? You're supposed to be seeing how it makes you feel, not what you think. All right, love begins. Told ya. That's what I got for you, Capricorn. Woo, let's ring it. All right. I love a good love story based on coherence and not attachment. All right. Who are we doing? Sagittarius. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Back to you, Capricorn. All right. Let's hit that like button. Let's get that like button engaged. Okay. Capricorn, you could have an engagement on your hands. If you would like to purchase the deck that I just used, it is the Liminal Archetype Oracle. Okay. You can email me at divinationdawnby8@gmail.com if you would like one. Right now, they are limited. All right, so yeah, Sagittarius, the nobodies, becoming no one. I'm telling you, I just did your reading, okay? It's already uploaded. Go catch that, baby, all right? If you go watch it, okay? Because in that reading, I told you to go watch my reading on becoming no one. And quite literally, what's playing right now is my man, Marilyn Manson, the nobodies. Yeah. You're feeling dirty. You're feeling feisty, okay? You're feeling frisky, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? Somebody here could be into androgyny. Listen, I know I love me some Marilyn Manson, and I'll say it, and I'll say it a million times over, with or without the boobs. That makes me know, never mind. I understand what he's doing, right? I like androgyny myself, although I've never, sought it out physically in my outer reality. But I like a man that can shift in and out of his masculine and feminine energy and be comfortable with it, okay? Also, not to be mistaken for somebody that doesn't know what they want, body part-wise. But, and he makes people question their reality. All right, so Sagittarius, you're feeling frisky, and you are thought-provoking, and you are provoking people. You're poking at their reality, and you're getting people unstuck, whether they know it or not. But the question is, are you unstuck? Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah, provoking, right? I see you, Sagittarius. Yeah, you are. All right. I know that energy very well. I have a lot of Sagittarius energy. I have a stellium. And my Sagittarius is in the 8th house of Scorpio, so pretty good blend there. A force to be reckoned with, baby. I did it all for love. I did it all sober. You could be getting yourself sober, okay? Or the love that you feel for somebody is very sobering, very grounded for you. Palace, asteroid of wisdom. Vesta, asteroid of spirituality. You could be sharing your spiritual knowledge or be learning more about it, okay? During that reading, make sure you just go watch it, okay? We're not going to be repeat and repeat, all right? You learn more from an enemy than you do a friend. Right, you're also learning, okay? If they're not awakened, if they're incoherent, okay, the thought-provoking, okay, you just drop it off, all right, you just blah, blah, and then keep it moving. You're realizing that if they are not fully conscious, okay, they're not, so you're so-called, they kind of are, they're kind of, they try to distort your field, okay, spell backfired. Illusion never turned into something real. Torn. Aww. So you're wondering if something was ever even real. Okay. You could have had a spiritual connection, or you feel that with somebody, but you're wondering if it was an illusion or if it was actually real, something tangible you could touch or feel. Okay, there was some sort of spiritual thing, okay, that you had here with another person. Okay, and we have fortune teller, palmistry, Miss Cleo, hand psychic, foresight, prediction. And I'm seeing that, right, the provoking. Either you told somebody something and it came to fruition, or they told you something and it came to fruition. And you're wondering, how the hell is this shit even real? Okay, it's real. Somebody here is tapped in. Keep the vibes high. Law of attraction. Like attracts like. Like, know thyself. And when people drift away, it's because they're no longer in resonance. Okay. They're too far away, operating on too far away on the bandwidth. Okay. Yeah. When we drift too far away, that's where intermediaries come into play. Okay, because one is closer to the over here, and one's closer to over here, so they can move. Somebody here is acting as a middleman or a buffer. Okay, somebody may go through a middleman with you to reach out to you, or you're going to be the one doing this. Okay. Yeah, and or this intermediary is non-physical being altogether, okay, and they're going to push you where you need to go, child. They may be provoking your ass, all right. Somebody has a beard. The lost, the found. Go watch the Gemini reading. Gemini is your polarity. The land of the lost and found. And I said that reading as well in your earlier reading. So the lost, the found, despair, surrender, recovery. Somebody's recovering from some sort of addiction. Illumination. One wanders through suffering, but returns with an enlightened and open heart. Somebody here is going through a heart chakra activation as well. The seducer and the innocent. Charm. Somebody here wonders if they were fucking charmed, right? Was this real? Charm, temptation, deception, purity. A captivating figure who entices with allure. A naively trusting soul. Okay, you could be comparing your past experiences to a new one as well. Okay, but the snake is knowledge. Somebody here has dropped some knowledge on you, or they will. Okay. Like I said, whether it be you or the person you're dealing with, somebody here is tapped into source consciousness. Okay, they're fluid. All right, so make sure you go check out that reading. Okay, Sagittarius, what I got for you, loves. You're falling in love with helping hands. Don't forget to hit that like button, Sagittarius. It's greatly appreciated and does help out the channel. Okay. If you would like to purchase the deck that I just used, it's called the Liminal Oracle Archetype. Okay. And you can purchase it by emailing me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. Okay. All right. Scorpio. Your reading is uploading too. Listen, somebody literally just got done watching it and come over here. 3505. Scorpio, you're right on time. Right. 35, that's an 8. The 8 8th house, Scorpio. 513. Yep, there's that resurrection energy. Like I said, Scorpio, you're always on time. You're giving yourself your all, okay? Somebody wants to know if you'll be there as well, okay? I don't know if you're dealing with shadow Scorpio and the possessiveness. Yeah. Let's see. Shattered, crushed, sadness, broken heart, panic attack, renewal. You could be getting out of some sort of attachment, okay? Somebody's name's Rose, and quite actually, Rosalind, your previous reading. Save that to a playlist, okay? She is wise. She is wisely too fair. The Rosalind. Scorpio. Love. Unconditional compassion. Genuine union. Conflict. Clashing. Differences. Incompatible. Irreconcilable. And yeah, this was a power dynamic between two Pluto placements. The possessiveness, okay, and the ownership, and the control, which is what brought this conflict on. Okay, this doesn't even have to be a lover, but you're realizing what is unconditional and what is conditional love. Masculine. Why this masculine? Ace, water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I told you this was a battle of Pluto. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, memories, past, sentiment. And you and this person have a lot of memories together, and you don't really, even though your energy is transformational, okay, you really don't like change, okay? That's that control. Yeah. You're just getting your own shadow. If you're in a relationship right now, you're getting your own shadow mirrored back to you. Okay. You can't save yourself from yourself. And for somebody here, you can't hide yourself from yourself. Scorpio, tell me more about this masculine, this Pluto energy. The Witch and the Familiar. This came out in your extended reading. 14, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. That condenses down to a 5. The 5th house is Leo, and the inverse of that is the 5th month Taurus. The Witch and the Familiar, which is your polarity. You could be mirroring somebody else's shadow to them as well, okay? The Hall of Mirrors. Go watch the Libra readings, okay? The Witch and the Familiar. Intuition, manifestation, ancestral memory, inner power. And remember I said the power dynamics. One who walks between worlds, guided by intuition and protected by spirit. The Witch channels ancestral power, while the Familiar amplifies insight and guards the hidden. And what is hidden is being revealed. This could be you that's revealing somebody's shadow to them, okay? But you could be seeing crows, like I said, and crows are messengers between the morphic field, okay? They deliver to the field. So pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to when crows arrive, okay? And just know that while you go through your descent, okay, Scorpio, you're good to walk in any hood, okay? It's the integration, okay? And not getting attached to the things, okay, while you're there. It's giving me the labyrinth reading. You may want to go watch that. I can't remember what I titled it, but it's got the lady carrying the trash hoard, right? She tries to get her trapped by all this fucking trash and crap, all this shiny shit, okay? Don't get trapped while you're visiting there by old memories. That's your trigger. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, did I even write? Yeah, I wrote your time. Let me get you some messages from your guys. I'm feeling called to use this one, okay? Don't forget to hit that like button, Scorpio. It is greatly appreciated. If you like the decks that were used, this one, it is mine. If you would like to purchase it, it is called the Liminal Oracle Archetype, and you can do so by contacting me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. I have not stolen what belongs to God, goddesses. And I'm seeing this as a piece of yourself, okay? A piece of your heart, a piece of your old identity. You feel like this is lost time and years, but it's not, okay? It's not. Those were never meant to go with you anyway, okay? Those were aspects that you built around trauma and pain to protect. Pisces, feet, lymphatic system, pituitary gland. Okay, don't get stuck there, okay? I'm seeing the feet, like your feet. You're tripping over your feet. You're tripping over the past. Or somebody's tripping on you. I have not disobeyed law. Okay, and you're going back to amend something, or somebody is amending something through you. The law of polarity, period. You could be dealing with your own Taurus shadow, or you're mirroring a Taurus's shadow to them. But the law of polarity, okay, I'm seeing this as the two Plutos in battle for power, okay, and control. The law of polarity, everything has an opposite on the same continuum. Remember how I said the bandwidths? Okay, so everything has an opposite on the same continuum. All truths are half truths, and every truth is half false. There are two sides to every opposite. Opposites are identical in nature, yet different in degree. I have not cursed gods or goddesses. Okay, and you're breaking out of this cycle. All right, listen. Taurus, the Hierophant, earth, stability, and mature conviction. Those who are retentive of what they possess, be it worldly goods or ideas. Key 5 belongs to Taurus, for though he is a priest, he surrounds himself with worldly possessions. Stable and mature in conduct, preferring outer forms and ritual to the invisible things of spirit. And you walk in spirit, Scorpio, okay? Also, like I said, whatever this energy is for you, whatever this nostalgia, okay, the analogy that I used about the lady in the labyrinth with all the the possessions, okay, trying to keep you stuck, it's representative of all those items of childhood nostalgia, okay? And in order for you to move forward, okay, you're going to have to let those go, okay? You can't take everything with you. Okay, even if this is just an idea. Knowledge isn't meant to be hoarded, it's meant to be shared. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Also, let's rewind it back. Scorpio, don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Listen, I know my fellow Scorpios ain't gonna leave you hanging. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah. Subscribe if you haven't already. Scorpio. So when I was, right, walking the threshold, for the last 2 days, right, the moon's been in Scorpio. You have no idea how many eating disorders and body dysmorphic order disorders have been going through the collective unconscious mind, right? And when things are unconscious, they get projected out. And you could be dealing with this, okay? But more so, it's giving me the Libra reading. Somebody's like self-deprecating or threatening self-harm, okay? You could be getting stand right now, meaning if you don't call or answer, I'm going to do this, and this. And that is an attachment. All right, we don't save people, okay? We drop the knowledge and we keep it moving. It is not our job to be anybody's savior. That's martyrdom, all right? And I'm going to tell you something else. If somebody already has this pre-existing mental process, all right, there's nothing you can do to save them anyway, okay? If this happened to you in your past, there's nothing you could have did to save somebody who already had this mapped out or planned, okay? This needs to be handled with professionals, okay? This reading's for entertainment purposes only, and you are in charge of your own thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions, and deeds, all right? And that's what they're there for, okay? And even trained professionals still have to take a break from this darkness, okay? Lest they become it. All right. Libra. $47.28. Somebody's 47. Okay, and mark the 28th for you. Okay, what's going on the 28th for Libra? Hi, Elle. Half heart. How you been? The 28th. Woo, Libs. Baby, you have abundance coming in for you, okay? All the work that you've been doing, all your love, okay, care, attention, and energy, what you've been pouring out into is finally gonna give back, baby, all right, Libra? And you're going to be so abundant, okay, that you are going to be able to feed many, okay? And many people are going to want to sit at your table, Libra. But the thing of it is, okay, do you see these energy temples in the background? Okay, make sure they're in resonance with you, okay? Make sure you don't have people that constantly take sitting at your table, or you won't have this very long, okay? Wisdom. Libra, I'm excited for you. What else we got? What else we got? Libra, the seed in the harvest. Potential growth, patience, abundance, the start of a cycle and its fulfillment. From a single seed comes a bountiful reward. And like I said, it's multiplied, okay? Because you will share it, all right? But Libra, I think that your lesson here is learning who to share it with. And I feel like you've really learned that, okay? So now your abundance is coming in. Congratulations. If you are interested in this deck, email me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. It is the liminal archetype oracle. And yeah, anyway, don't forget to hit that like button, Libra. Congratulations. I'm well. Hope you are too. Never see your lives. It's wild. Just saw you. You guys, I haven't really been going live that much. You guys have been working a lot. Yeah. And I hardly ever, somebody here is still in with a Gemini. I hardly get on this late. Virgo. 5013. There's an emphasis on scorpionic energy, Leo energy, Taurus energy. You could be dealing with another Virgo, okay? 9. Yep, back to you. Okay. Yeah. You're learning how to work with all these energies, okay? You're finally getting comfortable in yourself, okay, Virgo? You've changed a lot in the last year as well. You laid something down recently. You laid something to rest here recently as well. Somebody has an accent, so-called. I'm here in Australian. All right, the energy is gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum because you laid something down that was weighing you down. I'm hearing playing catch up. Somebody's eating french fries. All right, the extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspects of control the situation. And in Scorpio, there's that scorpionic energy. And what it was is you laid something down and you started living for yourself. You took control back over your own life. You are steering your own will now, Virgo. What do you need to release? And I see you already released it. Okay. Yep, you let go and let God. I know that's cheesy, but that's exactly what happened. All right. You said, I can't control it. I can't change it. So I'm going to let it go. All right. And that's why you're moving forward. Somebody drives a charger. Or you're charging forward, right? The rebel and the judge. Defiance, liberation, authenticity, judgment. One rejects conventions and stands in their power, period. The other imposes rules and limitations. And you drop some sort of limited belief or somebody that was limiting your growth. Okay, you said, I don't give a damn what you think of me. All right, I don't care. I don't care. All right, that's you do you over there and I'm going to do me over here. You cut ties with somebody, Virgo. The priestess and the initiate. There's that 13. Ritual, mysticism, spiritual guidance, awakening. One leads the initiations with sacred wisdom, while the other undergoes transformation. And you were heavily guided during this process, okay? You went through your underworld initiation, and you burned away whatever this was. You realized it couldn't go with you, and your energy purified itself, okay? And you're not heavy anymore. You're not as heavy, which is why your energy is more free, okay? Virgo, don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. It really, really does help out the somebody's name's Al or from Alabama. The algorithm of the channel, and it pushes it out to further viewers. If you like this deck, hit me up. I'm not really a good salesperson. It's called the Liminal Archetype Oracle, and yeah. Let me get you one of these. Right. I don't sell it. They sell they get rehomed, right? It's basically like, you guys, I'm not a good like, I could never be a telemarketer because I'd be like, you want it or not? No, okay. Yeah, you were like, do you want it or not? You don't want it? Cool. Listening to the ancestors. Inherited patterns, traditions. Yeah, you're breaking out of some sort of tradition, even though it was hard, okay? And you're starting your own, and it's okay to have your own. Integrated wisdom versus knowledge. And you're integrating right now, okay? You're going to go by your own inner knowing of things, and you're not going to be second guessing your intuitions anymore. Hi, Debbie. Especially the Virgos, yes. My daughter's a Virgo. Yeah, don't forget to smash that little like button. Smash it, Virgo. Alright, I'm Leo. I'm here in Veronica. Veronica Mars. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. 5516. Yeah, there's that Scorpio with the 16 there. 55, you. You're dealing with the 8th house, 8th month access of Leo and Scorpio. And it's kind of funny here, right? I know it'll be backwards, but I'm starting on next month's readings. And right, they're sitting across there, Leo and Scorpio. I would be watching, if you feel guided to, Scorpio's readings as well as your own. What's going on with you, Veronica Mars? I don't even know what that show is. Somebody's name's Allie, right? Isn't her name Allie? Isn't she a designer or a fashion designer or something? Listen, it popped right on up. Used to be the popular girl with the cool friends and the jock boyfriend. A series of personal and family traumas have made her an outcast. Ooh-wee. Albeit one with a sarcastic side and a snarky sense of humor. Does it sound familiar, Leo? Now she helps her private investigator father. There's that scorpionic energy coming in, the private investigator father, dig into the lives of rich and famous in the messed up town of Neptune, California. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but you're digging further into something. You could have some sort of ability. You're tapping into collective consciousness, or you're trying to, but you are, you're spying on somebody, Leo. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Okay. Cool friends and the jock boyfriend. You're wondering if somebody has a boyfriend, a he, she, they, and them. Okay. Somebody here is so-called popular as you view it. Those are your words. That's your energy and not mine. What is popular, right? I'm hearing fan favorites. Or you're a fan of somebody. 8th house, period. Moon. And the moon is in Scorpio. Okay. And Sagittarius. You want to go visit somebody. You're wanting to visit up the past, the digging. You're wanting to dig into people. You're wanting to dig in this person's past, or you keep reflecting on the past. Maybe you have a past with this person. Okay. You could be celebrating somebody's birthday. Getaway. I told you. The popping up. Go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. You're thinking about running away with somebody. You're asking somebody to run away with you. Okay, ghosts. You're leaving behind, disappearing, cold, no contact. You want to escape your reality and see. You want to see if this person will escape with you. Okay, this person could have ghosted you, or you ghosted they. Okay, yeah. You're tired of not showing up, okay? You're tired of this person not showing up? You don't want to show up empty-handed. Celebration, gifts, abundance. Like I said, somebody's birthday could be coming up or something like this. But you don't want to show up empty-handed. And Venus, an offer. Yeah, you want to make somebody an offer. Okay, period, dot. Okay, and you don't know how to go about it, or you feel like you don't have enough, or you feel like you don't know enough, which is why you're spying. That's why you're spying. Some of you guys know if you go towards this person, right, the quirky, the outsider energy, that other people won't understand it. The eyes of mystery. Mystery, uncharted territory, deep knowing, and you want to do some exploring, okay? You want to go deeper into this connection. Somebody has, The flames in your eyes are leading others out of darkness. We'll go with this. Somebody has eyes that burn straight to the soul. You're drawn to somebody's eyes. Gratitude is dreaming. The manifesting power of gratitude, the law of praise. You're spying on this person, okay? Perhaps what I'm getting is they receive a lot of praise and you are not wanting to come off that way. You want to come with something different. You want to be viewed as an equal partner, not a fan. All right, Leo. Yeah, all eyes are open. Leo, I have a reading that's coming up. All I've gotten is the title for it, but it's called Eyes Wide Shut. But all eyes are open. Inspired vision, clarity, perception, revelation. And like I said, there's no getting around it. There's a lot of spying going on here, okay? Maybe this person gets a lot of eyes, and like I said, you don't know how to... Leo, I see. Listen. Come closer, Leo. You don't know how to go about, okay, letting somebody else shine, okay? You feel a little intimidated by this person's son. All right. Bye, Leo. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hi, Ryan. Leo, do it. Period, Leo. 102.13. Cancer. Cancer, what you doing? Cancer, you don't know what you're doing. As you feel it. Okay, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? How did I get here? Mars, Scorpio, Aries, second house, Taurus, and Scorpio. What the hell am I doing? How did I end up here? How did I end up at this person's house? How did I end up in bed with this person? Who am I right now? Might have been got a little drunk last night. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Okay, and if you didn't get drunk, you got drunk off of love. Okay. Wish. Love message. It's what you wanted is what I'm getting. Okay, but you don't know how it arrived that fast. How did I get here? It started with a whisper. Yeah. Something started really fast. Okay. It started with a message and it could have ended up with a blowing, right? You see her blowing there? Yeah, you could have went to celebrate something, okay, and then you just was like, how the fuck did I end up here? And it's because you wanted it. Shocking news. You got some news coming in, okay? You may even shocked yourself, okay? Somebody could have took naked pictures as well. You could wake up with all these things on your phone the next day. Maybe somebody seen you out, okay? I'm hearing the name Josh. Jalen. Somebody's name starts with a J. Definitely. All right, let's get some letters on this. I hope it's not Jalen, right? Jalen, jailer. Somebody could be a jailer. Hopefully you don't wake up in jail. Love and light. You waited for this for a long time. I'm also getting it like this. I'm hearing it like this. How did I pull this one off? How did I pull this person? Okay, I'm seeing this as like the great heist. All right. Okay, listen. I'm going to leave it here because I know what I'm talking about. All right. You woke up with bruises for somebody here? All right. And, right, there goes that blowjob, okay? All right. All right. Okay, so somebody's name's Steve as well. Somebody's name's Alexi or Lexus. Lexus. Somebody drives a Lexus, okay? Somebody's name's Peggy. Listen, and I know it's not spelled right, but right, Joe. All right. Somebody's name's Paul. Paula. Lust. We're missing the T, but right. And we also have PUS. Okay, I think we can deduce. So, quite literally, we have Q, E, X, G, P, L, U, S, F, U, and Z. All right. Hi, Steve. Buenvenidos. All right. I just said your name. I know I did. I said your name at the beginning of this Cancer reading. Rewind it back, okay? Rewind it back, Steve. Yeah, what are we doing here? All right. Cancer, where's this going? I'll tell you what you won't be receiving is we don't do unequal exchanges here, and you don't get answers here for free. Okay. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. You're going to be sleeping with this person. All right, twin flame. This person is your mirrored soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. And believe thine eyes, Cancer. All right. Gemini. Don't forget to hit that like button. Cancer. Gemini, what's going on with you? I'm here and I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can. Not go away. Yeah, somebody's nagging voice in the background won't go away, okay? And you're literally doing the best that you can, but something isn't good enough, okay? We have jurisdiction here. Somebody's overstepping their bounds with you. I'm getting Aquarius energy, okay? Also Cancer energy. 14, message of concern. Yeah, they want to pretend that they're concerned about you, but really they're applying pressure and they're being nosy, okay? You just need to tell this person to fuck off. All right, false person. Yeah. Yeah. It's putting you in a lower state of being, okay? You don't need to be micromanaged, okay? You don't owe this person an explanation, okay? If you're doing what you can for you, do what you can for you. Maybe this is somebody who's, okay, expectant of you, all right? They want you to do something, okay? You're doing the best that you can for you, and they want you to overextend themselves. They're wondering why you don't do what you used to do, okay? If you're best, okay, if you give things your all, it is not good enough, that's not your tribe, okay? March. You'd be dealing with a Pisces. Tree. Affairs with your family. Yeah, this could be a family member, okay? Yeah. A Ram. A stubborn, aggressive person. Okay, somebody could literally be a Pisces, Aries cusp, okay? Pisces is boundless, okay? They don't have boundaries until they learn them, and Aries forces through them, okay? This is going to piss you off. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. Yeah, and it's their loss, okay? You're doing the best that you can, and that's not good enough for them because they're not benefiting from it, okay? I'm sorry you're going through that, Gemini, okay? Alright, Gemini, go watch the reading Becoming No One. Mark the 10th on your calendar as well. For next month, March 10th. Ego dissolution, oversoul voice, vessel consciousness. The self steps aside so truth may speak. Identity dissolves, authorship ends. What remains is the voice of the lineage moving through a willing vessel. And you're no longer going to let these people be the authors over your life, okay? You're doing the best you can, okay? If that best ain't fucking good enough, all right? Move around, okay? Becoming no one. Let go of the part of yourself that they used to be able to attach to. 16. The Star Child and the Earth Keeper. I told you there's that Aquarius energy. The Star Keeper. Ascension, inspiration, wholeness, nurturing. One remembers their cosmic origin, why the other reveres the natural world. Together they represent divinity in human form, and you're remembering who you are, okay? The innovator and the skeptic. Yeah, this person just knocks you down, okay? Creativity, curiosity, doubt, critical thinking. They implant doubt and fear. A visionary thinker who challenges conventional wisdom. They innovate and question with equal parts. Ingenuity and discernment. Gemini, don't forget to hit that like button. If you would like to purchase the deck that you see here, it is the Liminal Oracle Archetype. And you can do so by emailing me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com, okay? Taurus. I'm hearing Torrance. 114. Taurus, you have an unexpected outing or trip coming up here, okay? You're going to have to travel somewhere unexpectedly. Some of you guys, it'll be the next town over. Within 20 minutes. Ghosting Guru. Hi, Moonlit Starry Nights. Welcome. Ghosting guru. You've ghosted somebody or somebody ghosted you, okay? Some of you guys are going to go drive that 20-minute drive to the next town over and go see what the big to-do is, okay? You're going to run into somebody that ghosted you or that you ghosted. All right, period, dot. I'm hearing in January. They don't want to use this. Parallel Parker, bro. You're, like I said, you're going to be running into somebody. You're going to be taking that unexpected trip. Viral video star. This could be something, you could see this person's whereabouts, like online or something like this. Okay. Maybe something, if you're a content creator, something you're going to do is going to go viral. Okay. I'm also hearing video killed the radio star. Okay. Seeing is believing. Okay. You're going to hear something and you're going to go look at it for your own eyes. All right. That's what I got for you, Taurus. Okay. Let's see. Watch out for breaking a glass or something like this, okay? For somebody here, I'm seeing a fucking ashtray. The prophet, the witness. I told you, you're gonna see it. Revelation, insight, guidance. Recognition. One shares divine truth while the others listen with an open heart. Some of you guys, this is going to be, you're going to be led somewhere, okay? By a guide of yours, okay? Some of you guys, you're going to have a cathartic experience, okay? If that, the other part, okay, the somebody ghosting you part, if that's not your story, you are going to witness the divine work. You're going to witness a source working through you, okay? You're going to witness, it's the closest thing we have to magic here, right? You're going to witness the unexplainable, okay? And it doesn't need to be explained, okay? It just needs to be witnessed and felt. But somebody here is going to share a truth with you, okay? Either way. Your reading that I did, the most recent one, Land Sharks, what is it? Loose Tongues and Hard Truths. Go watch that, okay? We had one more that flipped here as well. Densities and dimensions, awareness, expression, states of being. Densities describe levels of consciousness. Dimensions describe how consciousness expresses itself. Awareness and expression. It's giving me, working through many different vessels. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. It helps out the channel and yada yada. If you like the deck that you just seen, it is called the Liminal Archetype Oracle. And if you would like to purchase it, you can email me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. All right. Aries. Somebody's from Cleveland. 11849. Aries, you feel like somebody clipped your wings. I'm literally seeing a fly being dissected on one of those little glass slits, okay? You could be killing flies. You could be seeing flies right now, okay? I'm also hearing a no-fly zone, so something isn't flying with you anymore, okay? You could live by an airport. You could be trying to get your I'm hearing a visa. You could be trying to get your what do they call this, your passport. This could be a metaphor for an ascension as well, okay? You feel like you're stuck. Scorpio energy, 7th house, Libra, and moon. The moon is quite currently in Scorpio, but you feel stuck in some sort of partnership, okay? You feel stuck in your head as well, okay? What is this? Register. Somebody here has to register for something, or a registry. You could be filling out some sort of registry. I'm also seeing like a police report as well. Love and light. I am seeing some sort of document here. You could work at a register. Pay attention to when you go to the store, okay? Because something's going to be said or something, okay, that's going to bring clarity to your situation if you know how to listen. I'm hearing Jamba Juice. I'm also hearing a jamboree, right? It could come through a song that's playing when you enter a store. Somebody could, you could be being guided to go on a juice cleanse. Okay, macro to micro, right? Bad bacteria, okay? It can still, is a low vibration, right? So, the oversoul and the soul. Higher self, that ascension I was talking about, connection, guidance, eternity, a cosmic consciousness from which many individual souls arise. Their energy is embodied in diverse forms. You're going to be running into a soul tribe member as well, okay? Or a past version of yourself, or a higher version of yourself, okay? You could be seeing sevens a lot. The caregiver, the wounded one. Compassion, comfort, empathy, support. One offers tenderness and healing. The other is in need of care and understanding. You're going to understand yourself better, okay? You're also going to have some sort of awakening and aha moment of how actually this place works, okay? You thought it was one way, but it's actually another way, okay? Yeah, you're going to get you some soul time, all right? And you're going to start working on that inner wounded child. Somebody could have one eye. Right, but you're going to see something, okay? Right, in mystical terminology, Odin and Horus had one eye, okay? But they didn't need two physical eyes, okay? They worked from a bigger eye, okay? The eye of perception, seeing through many different vessels, okay? Why? The victim and the pick-me. Yeah. Avoidance, validation, identity, performance. The victim clings to powerlessness to avoid responsibility. The pick-me performs strength to secure validation. Both externalize worth and bypass true self accountability. And you're going to stop blaming somebody who you thought clipped your wings, and you're going to start seeing, take accountability for your own actions and how you got there, because at the end of the day, nobody can do anything but you, okay? Because you essentially allow that behavior. You're going to stop selling yourself short, and you're going to realize that actually what you thought was bad at the time was actually trying to help you, okay? So yeah, you're going to get yourself out of victimhood, okay? And you're going to get out of this pick-me energy by healing the reason, the originator, the where it initially came from. And it's a wounded inner child whose voice was never heard. But nobody needs to hear you but you. All right. Listen, we speak it. I hope you're doing well too, Moonlets. Haven't seen you in forever. All right. Frozen for a time. Right, there goes that clipped wings, okay? You're going back to see something more clearly. Non-action. Slow down. Not yet, because you still have something you need to see, Aries. Epiphany, seeing at dawn. Somebody's name could be Dawn, but you're going to have an epiphany. Okay, somebody's name's Freddie or Tiffany, because I call epiphanies Freddie Tiffany's, and it comes from double take. You're going to take a double take, right? In that movie. In that fucking movie, Freddie Tiffany, he's like so-called a bamboozler from the outside or whatever. He's a so-called convict, right? But this other guy gets blamed for something that he didn't do, like he got set up, and he thought that you know, he was going to trade places with the convict or whatever, and so that his identity was concealed, and I think they were in a subway or something like this, and he was like, he calls the guy stupid because, right, he feels that he's lesser than because the dude is a convict. But in all actuality, he was like, so I'm the dumb one, right? He was like, in a matter of 20 seconds, he was like, I'm wearing your Armani suit, okay, your Rolex watch. And he was like, but you smarter than me. Your neurons is firing faster than mine's, right? And anyway, the Epiphany, or the Freddie Tiffany. You may want to go watch that movie Double Take, but you're going to take a double take and you're going to see something more clearly. All right. Period. Aries, don't forget to hit that like button. All right. It's greatly appreciated. If you would like to purchase this deck here, it is called the Liminal Archetype Oracle, and you can do so by emailing me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. All right, and that has been another one. Okay, another one. You guys, I don't know when the next all signs will be, because right, we've been consolidating energy. I just so happen to have a little extra to give today. If you're looking for Scorpio or Sagittarius, I just uploaded new ones to that. Okay. Let's read some of the comments. She's doing good. Yeah, she's in the military. She's actually in Korea right now, Elle. Just got there like last week. Happy New Year. Libra Sun, he and my sister-in-law are working towards finally being able to move back home. I love that. Stand in your power. Yes, Elle. Yes, baby. This is wild. Yes, hit that like. Debbie, Love to all, especially the Virgos. Lots of interference. Okay, better now. Praise Miss Dawn and hit that like button. I missed you, Elle. I sure did. And I still thought about you all the time. I know, you know what I'm saying? People get busy and, you know, people got shits to do. I am a Leo. Hi, Ryan. Like it, love it, come back for more of it. Yes. Might have been a good lesson. We live and learn. I got blocked. Oh, Lord. You have a great day. You too, Steven. Girl, I will catch you again soon. Thankfully, it showed up this time. Wishing you the best new year, and I'm glad to catch you. Me too, Elle. Stay great, girl. Stay great. Welcome to the second door. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are too. Moonlit Starry Nights. Let's see. Have we? Let's see. Where are you, Moonlit? We are going to add you as a moderator if you don't mind. You don't have to accept, but if you don't mind, like when you're on here, if you see remedial comments, and I don't mean remedial as in funny, but just ignorant, okay? Just remove them. That deck turned out great. Thanks, Taylor. To music to get me out of my head, and I think I need to be honest with myself about how I feel about them. Yes, but I am focusing on school. Sundays are for me and him, though. Yes, don't lose yourself, okay, or what you got going on, okay? That is the main thing. When you lose yourself, okay, just remember that isn't love, that's obsession. Or if somebody, you know, asks you to be smaller so that they can be bigger, or if you find yourself giving more, okay, than you're getting, okay, that is your key takeaway. But all of it is still a learning experience, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. I gotta get up early for work. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate all of you guys. And please don't forget to hit that like, baby. Anyway, love you guys. Peace, love, and light.